This is what I'd describe as the trauma demon. I was in a major accident when I was very young, and every night this thing used to sit at the end of my bed. It had dark skin, as if it was burnt, long, spindly fingers, and eyes that would pierce through the night. Whenever it would appear, I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I was so afraid, but couldn't scream out. Scary, isn't it? This thing followed me home. After my time in the hospital, it seemed to appear in my room every night. I'd wake up after having night terrors and see this creature in the middle of my room, sometimes in the corner, just maybe there out of sight at times, and I often refer to it as the man, this dark creature with very long fingers and a very kind of slender body that was almost a complete negative. It was like a shadow with two white eyes. And you can argue as to whether it's a psychological manifestation of trauma, and that's an understandable response, and that's pretty much what I assumed for many years, really, that it was a dream, it was a response to what I had been through. And then other people began to experience this thing. As time went by, we had very strange occurrences in our house where items would fly across the room, we'd hear whistling, voices. I even heard a party inside the middle of my room in the middle of the night that my sister also heard at the same time. Can't explain that to this day, but what really scared me was not just simply seeing it every night. It grew to a point where it manifests itself by distorting my room. In the middle of the day, I opened my bedroom door and it was night, and the room itself was twisted and distorting, and that's when it kind of hit its pinnacle, I suppose. Luckily, a friend of mine helped me out. She's a medium and identified this creature, and all ended up in her having this almighty fight with this creature that was hissing and insulting her and throwing things around the room. And it sounds completely mad, but these two stories do happen. And eventually she got rid of this thing, and what's the scariest thing was, she described it perfectly, exactly as I saw it. Somebody who I hadn't actually explained to I experienced this creature said exactly the same as me, this dark creature with burnt skin. So yeah, this is what we talk about on our podcast. Please subscribe on our YouTube account. Also, we're on Spotify too. There are more stories like this on the way by other people, not just by myself as well. And it's a fascinating opportunity to learn from other people. There's more to this universe that we don't quite understand yet. So be part of that journey as we learn from each other. Thank you.